Okay, guys, here we go. Day 9. This is review. So this is everything that you would have had on your bell ringers. So you can look at day 3 if you want 1 through 5. Can't really see that one there. I am going to go through 6, 7, and 8 with you. That's the stuff that you learned right before spring break, which is this one right here, and the one you learned after spring break, and the one for this week. So 6, 7, and 8. All right, so let's take a look at 6. Hopefully you have that written down, ready to go. This one is the one by substitution. Sorry, by elimination. So since none of them are solved for an x or a y, we need to do this by elimination. We're going to leave change. If we remember that from leave change opposite from fractions, well, we're going to do some of that to that. We're going to leave this as a -4. So top to bottom, we're going to solve for y first, and then change that -7 to a 7. And in a second, I'll tell you why we're going to do that. I don't have room over here, so I didn't put my 7 and a -4 over here. I could have and then distribute it out that way, which either way is fine. So 7 times -9 is -63. They have it 1x, 7 times -4, -28, and y. And -7 times 17, my calculator there, 119. -119 equals -119. Then we're going to distribute down here. So -4 times -5 is 20x. -4 times -7 is 28y. And 24 times -4 is -96. Going to combine like terms. Use our graphic organizer here. -63 plus 20 is -43x. And there it is. This is the reason why we left this one what it was and changed this one, is so we'd have these opposites here. Because -28 plus 28 is 0. It's gone. All goodbye. So add this together. -215. Divide by -43. We have our x there. By the way, distribute, combine like terms, no extra variable. We just skip that step. There's nothing added to that x, so we skip that step. And we have that last step there, which is to divide. So we're going to divide 215 divided by 43, -43 is 5. That's the first part. So we have a coordinate point. When we have systems, we have 2 lines. Those 2 lines, where do they intersect? That's what we're looking for. So we found our x value. We're going to go back up to the top. I don't care. You take this bottom equation, top equation, makes no difference. -9x minus 4y equals -17. What we're going to do is replace that x with the value of x that we found. So there's the distribute part. -9 times 5, -45. Bring everything else down. I'm going to go ahead and add that 45 to both sides. So -17 plus the 45 equals 28. Those two disappear. And divide by -4. Y equals -7. There's our quarter point. It's where our 2 lines intersect, which is an x and a y. Make sure you have both. Some of you guys weren't doing this part. What we had after spring break was substitution, but this substitution, we only had one solve for y. So we could take all of this and replace it for y. So if we look at this one here that's in standard form, and we take the y, put it in parentheses, and we take all of that, and stick it in here. Well, now we have an equation that we know. We're going to just deal with this part right here because this is distribution. So 2 times negative 7 is negative 14x. And 2 times 19, 38. Bring everything else down. Combine like terms. Negative 4, negative 14, negative 18x plus 38 equals negative 16. Subtract the 38 from both sides. Negative 18x equals, add those together, 4, 1, 3, 5, negative 54. And of course, divide that by negative 18 is 3. These two disappear, left with x equals 3. Blue's a little off there. Slide back to the purple on the next one. And number 8, our last one, I don't have it written down, but that's okay. We'll do it real quick. Y equals negative 3x plus 17, and y equals 5x minus 23. You should remember this, but I'm going to go over it anyway. This and this are both equal to y, therefore these two are equal to each other. Oops. Equal. So they're equal to each other. Follow your steps. No distribute, no combine like terms, but we do have an extra variable, so I'm taking the smallest one. So I'm going to add 3x to both sides. 3x minus 3x is nothing. I'm left with 17 equals 8x minus 23. Just bringing those down. We'll go ahead and get rid of, let's add or subtract the variable. That's 23. Those two are gone. They become 0. 17 and 23 be 40. And divide by 8. We have x, and 40 divided by 8 is 5. That's the first part of this. That's the 5. Take that back in either one of these. Well, I'm going to simply substitute that x, that 5 back in for that x. And negative 3 times 5 is negative 15. And negative 15 plus 17 is 2. That is our coordinate point, our xy coordinate point. Now, I do want to jump back to this one because I did solve for the 3. I forgot my y. So take that one that's already solved for y. This is number 7. Head back to that one. So you're going to put that 3 in there for that x. Do that substitution. Negative 7 plus 3 is negative 21. And to simply add those two together. Y equals negative 2. And that's our coordinate point, our x, y coordinate point. Okay? Remember, you got to do both. We all forget sometimes. All right, guys. Be safe. If you need anything, Zoom, email, touch with me. Don't just do nothing. Okay? Bye, guys.